Yes, I finally finished writing the Virginia Constitution. What is this? Dear George Mason, you have been invited to come to the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia, so we can discuss possible improvement of the Articles of Confederation. Please be at the convention in Philadelphia on May 14th, 1787.
Hello, welcome to the Constitutional Convention, Mr. Mason.
Welcome, delegates, to the Constitution Convention. Mr. Mason, it's your turn to speak.
This document must have individual rights in it so that we can protect the individual rights of humankind. We cannot have big government control people, and the individual needs to be put over big government.
So, Mr. Mason, do you believe that there should be a clause in this document that protects individual rights?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. There needs to be a clause in this document that protects individual rights. We cannot go back to what it was when Great Britain ruled over our great colonies.
Alright, delegates, this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, Mr. Mason, for your ideas while we were drafting this Constitution. Would you please sign it?
I'm sorry, but I cannot. It does not have the clause I requested for protection of individual liberties. I'm afraid that the individual liberties of the people will not be protected.
Mr. Mason, do you have any other problems with the Constitution?
Yes, I have a problem with the slave trade.
What's your problem with slavery, Mr. Mason?
I will say this. Every master of slaves is born a petty tyrant. They bring the judgment of heaven on a country. As nations cannot be rewarded or punished in the next world, they must be in this. Be an inevitable chain of causes and effects, providence punishes national sins by national calamities.
Alright, delegates from Virginia, let's talk about if we should ratify this Constitution. Alright, Mr. Mason, will you sign this new Constitution for the name of Virginia?
No, I will not. I will not sign this because what I have proposed is not being met. I'm not going to put my name on something that does not hold up the rights of the individual and does not put an end to the slave trade.
Ready to sign the Constitution?
Yes.
Go.
Mr. Mason, can you please sign the Constitution?
I will not sign this!
Mr. Mason, why didn't you sign the Constitution?
We are now to rank among the nations of the world, but whether our independence shall prove a blessing or a curse must depend upon our own wisdom or folly, virtue or wickedness. Justice and virtue are the vital principles of a republican government.